Hello everyone and welcome along to round 5 of 12 in the 2024 TRL World Championship. It is of course round 5 of the World Championship. It's been 9 rounds since we last came to Silverstone in this league. It is the British Grand Prix, the home of British motorsport in Silverstone. We are almost ready to go for qualifying. I am Mr. Storm. Joining me in the commentary box is Jamboy. Hopefully joining us will be Bowo very shortly. Hecaron coming up towards the line, and it is going to be a quick lap. It'll demolish last season's pole record, a 1 minute 25.792. And that is an absolutely fantastic lap, isn't it, Jamboy? Next to the line is Ryu Zappu.
Very, very good lap. Ryu Zappu, I've got high hopes for him today. He had a dodgy race last week, but hopefully he can come back.
Well, he comes up to the line now, and it doesn't look like it's going to be quickest, but he has surprised us before. And he surprises us once again with a 1 minute 25.593. His teammate Sada comes up to the line as a 1-2 Red Bull in this race last season. Here comes Sada, and he goes in third with 1 minute 25.9. Next up to the line is V Luzko in the first Ferrari. The second Ferrari, Stupid Fish, will cross the line. V Luzko sets a 26.1 to go into fourth. Stupid Fish up to the line next. He will set a 1 minute 26.0. So the two Ferraris going relatively quicker, but still bottom of the pile. Sam Rose up to the line in the Mercedes, and Sam Rose goes 6th with Nikon, the new man. Nikon obviously signed a contract with Aston Martin earlier on today. Comes up to the line and goes into 5th with a 1 minute 26.1. Sada is on. Sada's on a flying run. He got the teammate. He got his teammate a toe off him. Red Bull, obviously, with the best teamwork in the field. Ryu Zappu reciprocating the move that got him into provisional pole position. Will it be enough for Sada to go quickest? It might well be. Oh, it's close. It is close between teammates. Second run's over. Ryu Zappu quickest. On the front row is his teammate Sada. Hecaron's in third. It's all to play for on these final runs. Past the pit entry line and then into towards the final 3 corners. Will it be pole position for the Spaniard who won the last 2 races? Will it be pole position for the man in black as he comes up to the line? Yes, it is! 1 minute 25.311. Beat that. Next up towards the line will be Sam Rose. And Sam is currently dead last at the moment, about a second behind his teammate. But Jamboy, take us through his lap.
Sam Rose. What can Sam Rose do? Usually not a lot, because he is a Watford fan. But let's see if he can do anything now. Into turn 2. Bit of a slow one compared to Hecaron, you know. Watford fans are washed. Now into this left one, I forgot his name. You want to what's the word? Get a good direction down the left-hand straight. His teammate not doing very well for the toe there, but at least he tried. At
the moment, Sam Rose, his qualifying record is quite sketchy. His best performance has been 6th in Saudi Arabia this season, 8th in Abu Dhabi last season, 9th in Australia, and 9th in Qatar. The 2 Red Bulls are ready to go. Sam Rose heading up towards Copse Corner. We are going to ride on board with Ryu Zappu very shortly indeed. In fact, we are going to do that now. Will it be pole position for the Mexican Maestro, who had, prior to this race, or prior to the last race, I should say, an 100% pole to win conversion race? Obviously, that didn't happen in Spain because of, unfortunately, things not going his way. But coming in towards Vale Corner, takes a nice tight line, using all the road in the exit. Slight kick of oversteer coming out of the first sector. Sam Rose is coming up towards Stowe Corner now. We will come back to him just before he finishes his lap. But at the first sector split, Ryu Zappu is 38 thousandths of a second clear, running quite wide at Brooklands, then tightening it back for Luffield, wide, and then clipping the apex. Sam Rose up to the line. Will it be an improvement? No, it isn't. Sam Rose will be 8th on the grid. Coming up to the line next is Stupid Fish in the Ferrari. He's backed out of his run. Then it's V Luzko, who is a 10th up in the middle sector. V Luzko looking incredibly promising for 4th place on the grid. At the moment, he's doing quite well indeed. Ryu Zappu coming through Maggots and Beckett's. It's the perfect run for the Mexican Maestro. At the moment, V Luzko up to the line, doesn't improve. Ryu Zappu in the middle sector split. He's invalidated his lap!
Oh.
Ryu Zappu is out of qualifying. Sada has had a massively poor run through Maggots and Beckett's, which means that Hecaron surely is going to take pole position for this race. Ryu ruins his lap. Sada pulls into the pits, which means the only driver who can get pole position now is Skyscap, and he's 4 tenths up. He would still need a monstrous final sector, but this would be a story, wouldn't it? This would be the biggest story of this race weekend so far. Can Skyscap defy all the odds to get onto pole position for this race? Into the final two corners he comes. He needs the perfect run, and it looks like he's got it. Will it be pole for Skyscap? No, he goes fourth, but look how close that grid is, Jamboy. Well, here is your qualifying order. Hecaron on pole position by 0.2 of a second. As Jamboy mentioned, the second Mercedes pole at this track in 2 seasons. Ryozapu locks out the front row of him. Sada in third. Skyscap in fourth. The new boy Nikon is in fifth, 2.5 tenths behind. Velosko, Stupid Fish, and Sam Rose round out a British end to the grid. It's gonna be a fun one, isn't it, Jamboy? The British Grand Prix is next. We are ready to go for the British Grand Prix. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 red lights for the 5th race of the season. Wait for it. Wait for it. And the British Grand Prix is underway, and it looks like it's a good start from Ryu. Ryozapu takes the lead of the British Grand Prix into turn 1. Hecaron is in second. Nikon's up from 5th to 3rd. Sada falls back to 4th. Skyscap falls back to 5th. Velosko, Sam Rose, and Stupid Fish round out the field. But at the moment, the Mexican Maestro, the championship leader, leads the British Grand Prix. Hecaron will be towing him all the way down the Wellington Straight, though. The 2 championship contenders will be rowing wheel to wheel on the opening lap. Ryu trying to break the tow. Coming into Brooklands they come. 1, 2, 3. Ryozapu leads this race. Hecaron's in second. Nikon is in third. Skyscap gets past Sada. Velosko goes into fourth. And contact!
Whoa!
Skyscap goes round. But back to the battle at the front. Hecaron is just 2 tenths behind. We might be going side by side into Cop's corner! Oh my word! Hecaron leads the race! What a start to this Grand Prix! It didn't end like that in 2021, but it has ended perfectly for the man in black here today. Hecaron leads, Ryozapu third, Nikon in third.
Whoa, bloody hell. He's got another overtake here, Zapu. Can he get in front? He's using all the ERS he can, but Hecaron's edging closer into the front.
Well, it's the best opening lap of the season I've seen so far, and Hecaron started on pole position, lost the lead coming into the first corner, but Ryozapu is there. Nikon, oh! Massive moment for the Aston Martin driver in third in his first TRL race. And he has ruined that third place he had. He is down to 7th. Hecaron sets the fast lap.
Whoa!
Here comes Ryozapu up the inside. Nearly goes for the move, but at the moment it is these two, the championship contenders, fighting for the win here in Silverstone.
I think is Hecaron going to have a go? He's got the DRS.
Oh, has a look, look. Here comes Velosko up the inside. And the Ferrari driver, looking for every ounce of room, small amount of contact made. Sam Rose will be waiting to see if his teammates and the Ferrari driver come together. But at the moment, this allows Ryozapu to take the lead. Here comes Velosko. Maybe goes up the inside into Cop's corner. Oh! And it's happened immediately. It has happened immediately. Hecaron goes round. Sam Rose into second. And we have had a crash at Cop's corner on the 3rd lap of this race, and look how far Hecaron is behind.
Oh, cheeky boy. That's what I love to see from Velosko, though.
Sada goes defensive into turn 1. Sam Rose will be forced to go around the long way. Contact made, and Sam Rose is on a very precarious line. Velosko goes into 3rd, and Velosko goes around the outside of Sada, which will translate to the inside into turn 4, but to no avail. This is an absolutely scintillating race.
Whoa! Sada nearly lost it.
And Sam Rose might be able to capitalise from that now. He will go to the outside, coming in towards Stoke Corner, just like Mansell on Piquet in 87. The Brit is into second. Sada will force himself up the inside. Oh! Sada's around! Front wing gone! Sam Rose is still... Sam Rose, though, survives in second place. And it doesn't look like he has much damage. Sada pits. Nikon pits, and so does Sam Rose.
Sam Rose. Whoa!
Oh,
Nikon with
gets
a penalty. I thought Sam Rose was going to get one, but Nikon. Oh, silly boy.
Well, it will be a battle in the pit lane to see who is going to get out in front first. Will it be Sam Rose in that black Mercedes, or will it be Nikon in his first race in the Aston Martin? Mercedes get to work first. Sam Rose going on to the hard compound tyre. Nikon will go on to the mediums, and Nikon just about rejoins in front of Sam Rose. Hecaron coming in towards the final complex of corners will not get in front of either his teammate or Nikon in that Aston Martin. It doesn't look like. It will be close. But Nikon and Sam Rose should come out in first as Hecaron sets the fastest lap of the race. The two men come out off the pit lane, and it might be close between Sam Rose and Hecaron. Sam Rose just stays out in front. Of course, the two are on cold tyres. The teammates go side by side. Hecaron gets into fourth place. Sam Rose looking for the switchback. Shouldn't fight him too much, though. We all know what happens when Sam Rose has a battle with his teammate, of course. It is the two championship contenders, Ryu Zappu and Hecaron, fighting for the race win. Here comes Hecaron. He is very close as we head down the hanging straight. Ryu Zappu goes defensive. Hecaron goes to the outside. Hecaron takes the lead off the British Grand Prix. Ryu Zappu not looking to fight it at the moment. The battle has well and truly commenced.
It has commenced, and let it commence even more. This is brilliant from the pair.
Well, this is what we wanted to see after qualifying. It's what we wanted to see on the opening laps of these races, apart from when Hecaron was spun around. But Hecaron has had an absolutely fantastic comeback to take the lead of this race once again. Ryu Zappu through Maggots and Beckett's will have DRS. These two are so close. You could put a grenade pin between them. Coming on towards the Hanger Straight, or the Wellington Straight, I may say, whatever one it is. Hecaron goes defensive. Ryu goes to the inside. And Ryu Zappu will resume the lead of the British Grand Prix.
Here we go. Hecaron gets the deer. He's going for the
inside!
Move. Whoa!
Oh, they're forced wide, and Hecaron timed that to perfection because he will have DRS. Nearly contact made, and Hecaron will have DRS on the back straight and will lead this race as we head down in towards the final 10 laps of this one.
Zappu now has lost his tail. This is not great for him. Hecaron has already eaten it for lunch. I feel like he'll run away with this one. But based on the past 3 laps or so...
Oh! Moment for Ryu. And maybe is he starting to fade now? Has the confidence begun to fall away from our championship leader? Look at the gap that Hecaron has pulled out in this lap. Is it nearly game over for Ryu, do you think?
Yes, his tail is already eaten. Hecaron thinks it's breakfast.
I feel sorry for him at this stage. Oh! Hecaron gets a 3-second time penalty!
Cheeky bugger.
Hecaron has a penalty, and now this race is well and truly Ryu Zappu's. He can just stay behind him, and with fresher tyres, those mediums are going to go off very soon. This race might well just be... sorry, not Hecaron's, Ryu Zappu's. Well, Hecaron has been in stupendous form in the last 5 races. Second at the end of Season 1 in Abu Dhabi. Second in Australia at the start of this season. Cruelly denied in Saudi Arabia in a drag race to the line, but has won the last 2 races. He won in Qatar, he won in Spain, and is now well on the way for victory here in Silverstone. He's weaving down the Hanger Straight. He knows he's got this. Well, Hecaron couldn't have asked for any more. He won in Qatar, he won in Spain, and he's now going to take the championship lead on British Grand Prix soil. The man in black, the Spanish Spaniard, wins his 3rd race in a row, and Hecaron is the victor here in Silverstone. Ryu Zappu finishes in second, a second behind. Nikon will finish 3rd at the moment. Skyscap in 4th on track, but Sam Rose in his home race
Sam
gets the podium.
Rose!
Sam Rose gets a podium in his home race.
What
Stada is looking for the fastest lap, and this is the battle at the moment to see whether Hecaron will lose the fastest lap point. Stada is racing through the final corners of this track, but hats off to Hecaron, who leads the championship now after a 3rd win in a row. It's a purple middle sector for Stada. Will he be able to steal the fastest lap and get a crucial point towards Red Bull's Constructors' Championship Challenge? As it stands, Mercedes will be extending their lead, though, from 3 points up to something else. I haven't done the maths in my head, but here comes Stada into the final few corners. Will it be the fastest lap? It should well be. Up to the line. Here he comes. Will it be fastest lap? Yes, it is. 27.2. And that should well and truly wrap up an absolutely enthralling British Grand Prix. Hecaron waving the Spanish flag on the British podium. That's a sentence I didn't think I'd be uttering today. But the
Don't like to
Spaniard
think of
and
that.
no, but the Spaniard and the Mexican fighting for the World Championship, and after 39 minutes, 51 seconds, and 9/10 of a second, Hecaron prevails from pole position. Rise up, finishing in second. Sam Rose up from 8th to
Oh,
3rd. Skyscapes in 4th. Nikon in his first TRL race finishes in 5th. Sada down from 3rd to 6th, but did get the fastest lap on the final lap. Stupid Fish finishes in 7th, and V. Luzco in 8th. The Spaniard and the Mexican dueling for the World Championship crown. Hecaron with his 3rd race win of the season. Final thoughts, Jamboy.
Hecron, he's getting very serious allegations. Some say it's as bad as Mason Greenwood, but maybe Mason Greenwood's slightly worse, sorry. But Hecron, he's still getting the allegations. But I'm on Hecron's side. I'm sorry he's a cool Spaniard.
Thank you very much, Jamboy. It's always a pleasure to be in the commentary box with you. We'll be back next week. The first time TRL has gone to Miami. I'm sure that will be a very good game indeed. So join Sean, myself, and Jamboy, hopefully, in the commentary box next week after an absolutely brilliant British Grand Prix. The Battle of Britain Part 2 was won by Hecron, who sealed his 3rd win in a row. The man in black, well on his way to the World Championship fight, but it's still the Spaniard v the Mexican. As we head to America next week, we're hoping for another fantastic Grand Prix. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you next week. Bye from us.